Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to the Fairbury Speedway for the final preseason race for the Midwest Super Dirt Series, the newest name in the game, featuring the super late models. Now tonight is their final practice race before their season starts next Wednesday night. Look them up on Facebook or on Discord or on iRacing. The Midwest Super Dirt Series, running super late models at 7 p.m. Central on Wednesday nights. And tonight here on the B-Main Bandits YouTube channel, we're going to bring you flag-to-flag coverage of all the action. And this is how your final qualifying shook out for the evening. Quick time tonight, the number 81 machine of Wesley Waltney, 12.083. Only 11 cars checked in tonight. Do not let that deter you. This series generally has over 20 vehicles in attendance. Short field tonight due to it being a practice race. As mentioned, their season starts next Wednesday night. Now with that said and done, let's move on to our heat race action. Here we go with heat race number 1 for your super late models. Got 6 cars, going to go for 10 laps around the Fairbury Speedway. Starting on the pole tonight, coming to you out of Batesville, Arkansas, going to be the 81 of Wesley Waltney. To his outside, Trey Paseka got him down to number 12, rocking the Nick Hoffman paint scheme on the outside of the front row. Inside row number 2, the 22, Kane Williams. To his outside is going to be Nathan Brown, 3S on the door, registered as the number 8. We'll just have to try to keep up with this as best we can tonight. Inside row number 3, going to be the 34, Brandon Gibbs. And rounding out the field out of Granbury, Texas, is going to be the number 31 of Andrew Thornton. As the field works into 3 out of 4, Gwaltney punches loud pedal. We're racing here at Fairbury. The low side of the speedway makes his way about halfway up off turn number 2. The rest of the field starting to file in. Got a good 3-car battle for the second spot. Williams and Brown make a little bit of contact getting to turn 1 on lap number 2. Brown sends it way up high. Loses another spot in the process. Now he's going to start going to work on Brandon Gibbs. Back up front, Trey Paseka. 2 laps in, trying to tiptoe around the bottom, try to find some grip that Waltney can't find. First and second place around the bottom of turns 3 and 4. We got 3 laps in, 7 to go. Kane Williams pushes up high side out of turn number 2. Gibbs gets a run on him. 1 car up high, 1 car down low. Lots of room to move around here at the Fairbury Speedway. Still got a good battle going for first and second place. We're halfway home, 5 down, 5 to go. Paseka staying within striking distance of Waltney. Changes up the line. He goes to the fence this time around. Waltney continues to lead as we have 4 laps to go. Smooth and steady hanging around the bottom side of the speedway. Kane Williams starting to put some pressure on Paseka here in heat race number 1. We got 3 laps to go. Both cars working the high side of the speedway. Paseka right to the back bumper of Waltney. Down the back straightaway this time by. We will have 1 lap to go. A little bit of contact between Williams and Paseka. White flags out one more time around. Door to door for the lead, coming to the checkered. Wesley Waltney's going to lead a flag to flag in heat race number 1. Trey Paseka in second, Kane Williams third, Brandon Gibbs fourth, Andrew Thornton in fifth, and rounding out the field is going to be Nathan Brown. Here we go with heat race number 2 for your super late model. Starting on the pole is going to be the number 9 of Noah Bowman, coming to you out of Springfield, Illinois, also rocking the Nick Hoffman paint job. To his outside, going to be the 02 of Patrick Cobb out of Mooresville, Indiana. Willie Cuddy starting inside of row number 2. Got him registered as a 323 on the door. To his outside, going to be the 24 machine of Colton Snyder. And rounding out your field of 5 is going to be the 29 of Scott Dobbs. So we got 5 cars this time, going for 10 more laps around the Fairbury American Legion Speedway. Pace truck dives off, middle back straightaway. Into turn number 3, out of turn number 4. Bowman fires and we're away. Cuddy wasted no time, right to the bottom, side by side with Bowman for the lead. Lap number 1, they're side by side. Says Bowman led the lap over Cuddy. Bowman running a slider line, Cuddy holding the bottom of the speedway. Cuddy carrying that left front tire all the way down the back straightaway, tail of 2 lines, and they're still wheel to wheel at the stripe. Finally clears Bowman for the lead. Took 4 laps to do so. Don't look now, Patrick Cobb trying to throw his hat in the ring as Bowman changes up the line, throws the slider, comes up middle of the speedway, 3 wide for the lead, going into turn number 3. Cross flags this time, 5 down, 5 to go. Bowman fires the big slide job once again. Cuddy carries momentum through the middle, crosses him over, throws a slide job of his own. Clears it by about a mile. Bowman back to the high side. Cuddy holding the middle of the speedway. Bowman crosses him over. Both cars a little bit low. Bowman skating right around the infield tractor tires. 3 laps to go. Got one a hell of a battle going for the lead here in heat race number 2. This time by 2 laps to go, and it's anybody's race between Bowman and Cuddy. Bowman just misses the tractor tire on the slide through turn 3 and 4. White flag is out, 1 lap to go. Cuddy's got the lead down the back straightaway. Bowman's got the charge all the way to the inside of the speedway. Way up top, and Noah Bowman's going to grab the win, just barely over Cuddy by .07. Scott Dobbs in 3rd. Patrick Cobb rounds out the field. With that, ladies and gentlemen, it is going to be a great feature coming to you next. Ladies and gentlemen, it is feature time for your Midwest Super Dirt Series super late models here at Fairbury. Starting shotgun on the field tonight, it's going to be Nathan Brown. Starting outside of row number 5 tonight, it's going to be the number 24 of Colton Snyder. To his inside, coming to you out of Granbury, Texas, is going to be Andrew Thornton in the 31. Patrick Cobb in the 02, going to start 8th tonight. 7th starting spot tonight, going to be the 34, Brandon Gibbs. Scott Dobbs in the 29, going to roll off in the 6th spot tonight with Kane Williams, the 22, starting 5th. Willie Cuddy, after that amazing battle with Noah Bowman, going to start 4th on the field tonight. Trey Paseka, one of the 2 Nick Hoffman tribute cars, starting P3. Outside your front row tonight, going to be Noah Bowman. And starting on the pole tonight, going to be Wesley Gwaltney out of Batesville, Arkansas. Batten down the hatches and get ready. It is showtime as we are racing here at Fairbury. Down the back straightaway, Wesley Gwaltney's going to lead the field. He's going to lead lap number 1. Noah Bowman following in 2nd. Trey Paseka side by side with Bowman for the 2nd spot. As you see, 3 very distinct grooves here around the Fairbury Speedway. Gwaltney still leading into lap number 3. Trey Paseka, the first number 9 car, all the way down on the inside. Noah Bowman all the way to the fence. Willie Cuddy trying to find a way to split the difference and move his way onto the podium. Wesley Gwaltney in the 81. This is exactly what he wants to see, is all the 2 and 3 wide battling going on behind him. Now Noah Bowman clears for the 2nd position, sticking to the high side of the speedway, about to start working lap number 6. Willie Cuddy moving through the middle, trying to find some ground on Bowman. Trey Paseka rolling around the 4th spot. Fifth place for the moment is going to be Kane Williams. Right now, Gwaltney out to almost a 1 second lead as we come to lap number 8 of 40. Most of the field working middle to high around the speedway. First car on the bottom is Andrew Thornton, the Texan. Started nearly tailback on the field, rolled off from the 10th spot, and he's all the way up to 5th. Working that extreme low side of the speedway, staying down where he can find some grip. Noah Bowman continues to hold on to the 2nd spot. Super late model racing, a little different than what we cover here on the channel, mostly covering sprint car and midget racing where it's 100 miles an hour from the get-go. Super late model races are a little bit longer, got a lot of power, not a lot of tires, so you're best off trying to save something. Now Willie Cuddy working the high side of the speedway. Falling in line with Bowman. 3 wide directly behind him between Thornton, Paseka, and Dobbs. Wes Gwaltney holding right onto a 1 second advantage over Noah Bowman. Bowman shaves a little bit into the gap, changes up the line just a little bit there. Coming to lap 15, got a stack up behind, and that's going to bring out our first yellow of the evening. Looking back at it, looks like the 29 of Dobbs and Kane Williams get together. Dobbs a little bit out of shape. Williams with nowhere to go, gets packed from behind by Colton Snyder. Nathan Brown joining the party a little bit late. Dobbs directly to the pit area. Here we go. We're going to come back to green. Gwaltney, Bowman, Cuddy, Thornton, Paseka, your top 5. Green flag's back in the air. Cuddy wasted no time. He went right for Gwaltney on the start. Paseka down to the inside, all the way to the inside. That's the first number 9 on the low side. Bowman, the car on the high side. Noah Bowman and Wesley Gwaltney battling for the lead. A little bit of a misstep by Bowman on the high side, going to cost him a couple of spots. Paseka side by side with Gwaltney for the lead on the low side. Three wide for the lead, and we're not even halfway home in this one. Andrew Thornton to the 31, sticking all the way to the bottom side of the speedway. Paseka leading the way on that line, showing that it does work. Bowman staying middle to high, trying to carry the momentum and find his way back around Trey Paseka. This time by, we're going to be coming to 20 laps to go. We're halfway home in this one, 20 down, 20 to go. Gwaltney stuck behind the 2 Hoffman cars. Noah Bowman gets a little bit of steam working for him on the high side. That huge motocross style jump into turn number 3 really upsets these cars here at the Fairbury Speedway. Trey Paseka all the way down by the infield tractor tires, finding the grip on the low side. Traction versus momentum, which one will win this one? Bowman's going to lead lap. Bowman finding the trick to the high side of the speedway. A little bit of a diamond line off turn number 4. Finds the grip on corner exit. Wesley Gwaltney running in the 3rd spot, waiting for them to make a mistake. Noah Bowman finally clear of Paseka. Got about a half-second advantage coming to the start-finish line this time. further back in the pack, so we're starting to spread them out a bit. Willie Cuddy and Andrew Thornton trying to run the low side of the speedway still. As Trey Paseka also holding onto that low line religiously, hoping the top side burns off first. Meanwhile, Noah Bowman carrying the speed on the high side. He's going to come out of turns 3 and 4 this time by. We're going to have 10 laps to go. Wesley Gwaltney, he's using the speed just like Bowman. Paseka in jeopardy of losing the second spot. Gwaltney had second that time by. Now you got a side-by-side battle for the second spot. That'll figure out who stands on the lower stand of the podium. Bowman staying smooth and steady. This time by 7 laps to go. Wesley Gwaltney finally clears Paseka. Paseka abandons the low line, goes back up top, stands in behind Gwaltney. Colton Snyder up 4 spots. He's trying to make his way onto the podium. Late race charge this time by. We're coming around 5 laps to go this time for Noah Bowman. Snyder gets a big piece of the fence, loses some of that ground he just gained on your second and third place runners. 4 more laps to go. Snyder bounces it off the fence right to the back bumper of Paseka. Paseka running a bit of a slider line, trying to hold up Snyder. 3 more laps to go. Snyder throws the slider. Paseka crosses him back over. Positions remain unchanged. 2 laps to go this time for Noah Bowman. Does Snyder have anything for Paseka? Does Paseka have anything for Gwaltney? Coming around this time by. 1 lap to go for Noah Bowman. Railing the high side of the speedway. Smooth and steady throughout the 40 laps. As the checkered flag is going to fly and Noah Bowman's going to win a feature night here for the Midwest Super Dirt Series. Wesley Gwaltney in second, and Trey Paseka will round out the podium. Your A feature winner tonight, the Nick Hoffman Tribute car coming to you out of Springfield, Illinois. It's going to be the number 9 of Noah Bowman. And your A feature rundown for the night looks like this. Noah Bowman going to be your race winner. Wesley Gwaltney in second. Trey Paseka rounding out the podium. Colton Snyder and Kane Williams round out your top 5. Brandon Gibbs, Willie Cuddy, Patrick Cobb, Andrew Thornton, Nathan Brown round out the top 10. And Scott Dobbs, involved in the incident about halfway through the race, is going to bring up the rear of the field in 11th. That's going to do it for us tonight for the Midwest Super Dirt Series at the Fairbury Speedway. If you like what you see, be sure to find these folks online, on Discord, or on iRacing. The Midwest Super Dirt Series is going to be racing on Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. Central Time. Hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next one, ladies and gentlemen.